Wearing of mask in the anime world is seen as cool and amazing as it leaves the viewers and fans wondering what or who is behind the mask. Some of the characters that wear masks have their reason for doing so, mostly to keep their face hidden. In this video, we would be looking at 10 masked Naruto characters. Now let's begin. Swords and weaponry, magical abilities, and even hairstyles are just a few of the cool things in anime series and also in the Naruto series. But one of the coolest things is the mask, which gives a character a lot of mystery when they wear it. Let's take for example when Kakashi was introduced to viewers in the early Naruto series. What made him so cool and mysterious was the mask he kept at the lower half of his face. When Obito was also introduced to us with his spiral mask, it gave viewers the odd feeling, and later on the chills when it was discovered that he wasn't just a standby character with no strength but a supervillain. Now, a fictional character may conceal their face for a variety of reasons. They may want to conceal a burn scar, they may be rogues and criminals who must conceal their true identity, or those masks may grant them additional powers or abilities. Although some of these masked characters may occasionally remove their masks, they will always be seen with masks on, and they will not reveal their true faces without good reason. Masks that looks cool are not just only amazing on the characters, they are also cool for cosplaying the said characters. Let's now look at some masked characters in Naruto and the reason why they wear masks. Kakashi Hatake, a handsome and cool sensei since he was introduced to us in the Naruto universe. Kakashi has always worn a mask to make his identity mysterious and cool. Kakashi Hatake always takes off his mask when he eats and immediately puts it back on after finishing his meal. Even though he had to finish his bowl of Ichiraku ramen in a flash, he did it so that no one else could see the person behind his mask. Kakashi Hatake's face intrigued Sakura Haruno, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, who also attempted to remove his mask. The Team 7 students were still unable to complete the task due to the foxiness of their teacher who can always keep the mask. Even Naruto Uzumaki believed that Kakashi Hatake's ugly face, which had barbed teeth and thick lips, was hidden by his mask. Behind Kakashi Hatake's mask is in fact a stunning face. This manga author, Masashi Kishimoto, does an excellent job of keeping readers interested in Kakashi Hatake's real face until a few years later it is finally revealed. Zabuza Momochi. Zabuza Momochi was introduced to us in the first mission given to Team 7. He wields the deadly sword Kubikiri Bocho, also known as the Sever Sword. In the Naruto series, he was always seen wearing a bandage-shaped mask to cover his nose and mouth. This legendary swordsman always travels with Haku, a man with a beautiful appearance who becomes his partner. Zabuza Momochi is hired by an avaricious shipping entrepreneur on a Team 7 mission to halt the construction of a bridge. This is done with the intention of increasing demand for the shipping industry in the event that there is no water crossing bridge. The bridge's construction was successfully resumed after Naruto Uzumaki and his friends defeated Haku and Zabuza Momochi. Additionally, the bridge was named after Naruto and called the Naruto Bridge. Kakuzu. Kakuzu is a rogue ninja from the village hidden in the waterfall who joined the Akatsuki and became their treasurer. He is a major antagonist in the Naruto manga/anime series. To stay alive and live a life that is close to immortality, he steals people's heart. He is driven by hate and greed, both of which can be bought. Along with Hidan, he is one of the two main antagonists in the Akatsuki suppression arc. In reality, Kakuzu dresses like a ninja, but he usually wears a cover and headgear that are different from those of other ninjas in the Naruto universe. The Akatsuki treasurer is very defensive of his terrible face. Kakuzu, whose partner is Hidan, transforms into an unbeatable Akatsuki duo and always carries a money-filled briefcase. Asuma Sarutobi gave his life to fight them. When Kakuzu takes off his mask, the true horror that viewers saw was the deadly moves that came out of his mouth. Definitely makes sense why he always wears a mask. Hanzo of the Salamander. Hanzo was the former leader of the Rain Village, also known as Amegakure in the Naruto universe. He wears a mask that looks a bit like steampunk style. Hanzo's body is extremely poisonous like that of a salamander. Hanzo wears a mask to prevent his own poison from spraying out of his mouth. Hanzo is a legendary fighter with his Kuchiyose, also known as summoning creature, a giant salamander which makes him quite hard to beat. When Hanzo battled Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, he nicknamed them Sannin because they could compete with his strength. A samurai leader named Mifune also fought with him and was poisoned and defeated. Hanzo decided to spare his life by giving him an antidote to the poison. Hanzo saved Mifune because he wanted to fight him again and also because Mifune had a positive outlook in life. Pain then replaced Hanzo as the ruler of Amegakure. Mu, Nidaime Tsuchikage. Mu, or Nidaime Tsuchikage, who led the village of Iwagakure, always wears a bandaged mask that resembles a mummy in the Naruto universe. He accompanied the first Tsuchikage prior to becoming the second Tsuchikage for the benefit of the 5 Kage first meeting. He watched as the proceedings began from behind the first Uchikage. Mu taught Onoki how to use the dust element during his lifetime. After their respective villages formed an alliance, he and Onoki ended up meeting Madara Uchiha. However, despite their significant roles, Madara boldly declared that Konohagakure would continue to be the dominant force, and as a result, they were required to follow all instructions. This statement by Madara angered both of them, but they were defeated by Madara. Additionally, he had a great deal of animosity towards the second Mizukage, and during their most recent encounter, the two of them ended up killing one another. Tobi, also known as Obito Uchiha. Obito Uchiha wears a spiral mask that covers most of his face in order to disguise himself from being identified in the Naruto series. Obito, also known as Tobi, is a former chunin of Konohagakure who was believed to have died during the Third Shinobi World War after the right side of his body was crushed by a big stone. He however survived with the help of a frail and old Madara Uchiha. After he became confused by the death of Rin, whom he loved in his teenage years and was also his team member alongside Kakashi, he becomes a criminal plotting to bring an end to the world's conflict. He then disguises himself using the alias Tobi, or as Madara Uchiha, who he inherited his ambition from. Throughout the years, Tobi manipulated the Akatsuki from the shadows to fulfill his ambitions before he finally divulged in his plans and then declared the Fourth Great Ninja War. In spite of his actions, Obito's kindness remained with him all the time. Until he fought with Naruto and was hit with the Talk no Jutsu or advice from Naruto, Obito then remembered who he really was. Obito then became a temporary ally of Team 7 in order to fulfill his promise to Rin and to atone for his sins. He fought alongside Kakashi against Madara and Kaguya Otsutsuki. He then sacrificed his life for his newfound comrades and paved the way for Naruto to become the Hokage, something he had dreamed of once becoming but couldn't. Haku. Haku, a 15-year-old boy with an androgynous appearance, is even considered beautiful by Naruto, who even after learning that he is male, exclaimed that he was prettier than Sakura. He has a slim build, pale skin, large dark brown eyes, and long black hair. He was an orphan from the Land of Water and a descendant of the Yuki clan. Haku's first appearance with his mask struck viewers' hearts immediately as someone that's remarkably cool. And even though Haku was only around for a few episodes, fans found it hard to forget him due to his character design. Additionally, the mask demonstrated a portion of Haku's personality. The mask concealed his despair at the shinobi lifestyle, even though he saw himself as a weapon for killing. The fact that Haku didn't want to hurt anyone was covered up by the mask. Haku's heroism was always hidden beneath the surface of the mask. Danzo. In the Hidden Leaf Village, Danzo Shimura was regarded as one of the respected elders. Danzo had dangerous ideals and he thought it was okay to hurt people from his own village as long as it kept Konohagakure safe. Because he believed there was no other option, he refused to consider alternatives that did not involve betraying his own people. He was certain that he was doing what was best for the village, but his actions frequently involved manipulating people and teaming up with known Konohagakure foes like Orochimaru. Additionally, Danzo is a very powerful shinobi. Danzo wore a bandage over one of his eye and one of his arms, in which he concealed stolen Sharingan eyes. The cells of Hashirama Senju and 10 stolen Sharingan eyes were embedded in his right arm, which provided most of his strength into old age. He also stole Shishi's Sharingan eye and put it in his right eye. Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji is a clone of Jiraiya that was created by Amando Sanzu for the sole purpose of killing Ishiki Otsutsuki. He was a former inner member of Kara and was in charge of the sector on the outskirts of the Land of Fire. Shinki. Shinki is the adopted son of Gaara, the 4th Kazekage and also the leader of his team. Just like his uncle Kankuro, Shinki sports face paint, which has the shape of 2 red markings which are similar to the designs on Gaara's sand gourd. Even with his face paint, he is noted to be quite handsome and also attractive. These characters in the Naruto universe wore masks or had face paints, which was to either hide their identity or was necessary to steal some parts of their power like Hanzo. It made them look cool and amazing. Which of these characters do you find cool with their masks? Do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.